Later this week, a golf tournament is taking place in Frederick County, and the proceeds will benefit HBCUs, along with programs to stop domestic violence. I am joined now by the host of the event, Russ Green, as he is also the president of the Bison Impact Group and the founder of the tournament. Russ, thank you for being here.
Ellen, thank you for having me. I really appreciate you making this opportunity possible.
Well, this is a big week for you. How's it going? How's the planning leading up to the tournament?
It's a huge week for us. Our tournament is this Friday. We have raised to date over $85,000 to support HBCU students and survivors of intimate partner violence, which is a pervasive issue in our community. So we're very excited about what we have in store for golf players and also for the impact that we can have in our community.
What was it that you said, let's pair golf with raising money for HBCUs and then also adding another component? I'm
a Bison, so I'm a proud HBCU grad, and Howard Bison are about truth and service. So this is a hard truth that people don't want to know about and do not want to talk about. People don't like when you name the thing, but something that keeps me up at night is knowing from a CDC report in 2018 that the #1 cause of death for black women under 45 is domestic violence. That's unacceptable to me, and it should be unacceptable to all of us. And so what we do within our group is work to engage men to confront this issue and atone for behavior that we own. When people think of domestic and intimate partner violence, they think it's a woman's issue. It's a man's issue. It's a male entitlement issue. It's a what you think of about a person and how you can treat them issue. And so we're looking to overcome that.
Was it the 2018 report that then you said, I want to start this, and you thought of the golf tournament?
Absolutely not. So what happened was the pandemic was really hard, and your community is very isolated, and golf was the only thing that we could do during the quarantine period. So 3 black dads, all Howard grads, got together. We called ourselves the Golf Negroes. Don't say that, Ellen. So we played golf like 3 or 4 times a week. And at the end of the golf season here in the Mid-Atlantic, which is October, which is around homecoming season, we were like, let's just throw a tournament because we know homecoming is going to be canceled. And that's how our event was born. And we tied our fundraising effort to my sister's place here in DC and Men Stopping Violence that's out of Decatur, Georgia. This year our funds are directed to Howard University's Office of Interpersonal Violence Prevention. They are looking to create a survivor support fund. So this is for students that are returning from home that have experienced trauma, or students that are experiencing trauma for the first time in their lives, young women, when they enter college campuses.
The day of the golf tournament, I assume it's mostly men who come out. Is there something that you stand up and say to talk about the domestic violence, or is it kind of a fun day then, but you're raising the money to go to the good cause?
There's nothing sexy nor glamorous about domestic violence. It's not a fun thing to talk about, but having the conversation is critically important. And it's about how you address it. It's about owning behaviors and choices that you've made in relationships. Ultimately, it's about relationships. There's no way you can not have a fun time on a golf course. So it's just about creating a space for joy and wellness. This is about taking ownership and account and recovering and atoning from what has happened and what continues to happen.
Well, and also supporting HBCU students, right?
Absolutely.
So it's both of them, right?
Well, HBCU students, Howard is actually the only HBCU that's part of something called the SAFE assessment. This assessment is being done to determine the environmental factors on college campuses that make it so prevalent for sexual violence and sexual assault. So supporting HBCU students through this medium, through this fundraising event, is directly going to impact that community and our community and expand the outreach. There's nothing that HBCU students can't do to change the world, and that's what we truly believe in our group, the Bison Impact Group, and that's what we truly believe is happening with this HBCU golf tournament.
And it's a great time of year because we just went back to school, right? So all your college students are still there. They're motivated on campus.
That's exactly right. It's homecoming season. So our community is like enlivened and ready to engage one another. And we think there's nothing more celebratory of that than getting together in a green space, where it's open and zen and chill, and just trying to get a little better at something every day. So we're looking for people that want to participate, of course, in the tournament.
And we're showing some of the details right here.
That's exactly
the Friday event.
We're looking for donors, and we're looking for sponsors. Everything matters. Everything contributes to the end state. And what's so important about this is this money makes waves. We were able to help 50 families in the DC area last year.
And just continue to grow it. Russ, thank you for all you're doing.
Absolutely.
Thank you for sharing your message here today with everyone. Make sure that you check it out and support him. Even if you can't golf, there's a way that you can help. Thank you so much, Russ.
Absolutely.